Hello, everybody. So I wanted to do a quick read. Again, I had did a Divine Masculine reading last night, and it just brought me to a collective reading suggestion of why do we want them to need us? What I mean by that, we have the need for to be wanted by somebody. Like, I mean, the need of being needed by people sometime, and not the need of wanting being wanted by somebody. If somebody needs you, there's usually an attribute about you that you can contribute to their life. If somebody wants you, that means that they feel like you can bring in attributes to their life that can allow both of you guys to level up. So what I decided to do is do a quick read, dealing with the collective, and I think I'm going to use the psychic tarot for the heart. So let's see. We're going to actually, I didn't shuffle these yet. So I'm going to shuffle these cards and let's get a good reading about what's actually, why do we want them to need us? Angels, can I please get a reading on why do we want them to need us for the collective? Why is there a need from us to be needed? I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Why do we want to be needed? So I'm going to ask, why do we want to be needed, and why do the person of interest or the person that we're in a relationship with or dealing with, whether we with our twin flame or not, why do they need us? You get what I'm saying? So let's start by, why do we want people to need us? Some of us are we're refusing to see that the need for people is not allowing us to actually be who we supposed to be. So we always want somebody to need us, like Rihanna's song, "You Need Me." You don't want to be needed by anybody or nobody to be needed on you. For the fact of it is, that becomes a codependent situation. But I feel like some of us is refusing to see that. But the reason why you got challenging times here, challenging times means that we're blocking out things that is like harming us. Our way of doing things for other people is being needed by people, because sometimes we can feel down enough about ourselves. So you got to choose your battles. Choose your battles can mean one or two things. Either we have the choice of being alone, being needed, or being wanted. Some of us always go for the need of people because of our heart chakras. We don't open up our own. We don't feel loved enough on our own. So what is this? The sacral makes a perfect example. So if you look at the orange, this is the sacral, this is the heart, and this is the throat. When you see the middle, that's your heart. You know why we always run to the sacral and use our intimacy and the things that we could do for people? It's because we gravitate towards people that is always in the need. But we don't voice our opinions about our needs too much or too often. So what this is saying, if we learn to open up our heart and go to the straight direction instead of going sideways or narrow, and not verbalizing what we actually want out of a relationship, a commitment, or whatever we're dealing with in life, that's why we always go towards the intimacy side of dealing with people, or not having intimacy with emotions. We don't never use our hearts. And this is all because of probably past tense situations that have happened, that it's been on your mind, because you got the red in the background. Red means crown. That is your crown chakra. So when I see this is letting me know that some of us have a hard time of receiving information from the universe because of we're blocking it out. We put a stuck helmet onto it. We don't speak what we want. We're refusing to actually speak about what we genuinely want. Let me get one more card. Well, exactly like I said, throat chakra popped out. And then we got believe and succeed. Like I said, sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. Sometimes we don't believe in ourselves enough to voice what we want. So again, this goes back to the challenging times is us actually seeing that we're blocking our own blessings by using our sacral chakra versus our crown, our hearts, because our hearts is what opens up in order to let love in. And like I said before, some of us are refusing to speak about our truths. So this is why we want to be needed. Because you don't have, if you're needed, somebody can use you as a servant versus somebody wanting you, using your heart, wanting you for your emotions, because you're refusing to open up and use your emotions with certain situations, which is also blocking your crown chakra, which I also see that this is something that needs to change. Because you got the number 5 and you got the number 5 with the throat. So it's 2 things I feel like you need to change. And then there's another thing that I feel like you're starting to do for some. Some of us use these people as being the ones that need us, so that way we can believe and succeed in ourselves. We feel like we're doing something by us doing something for other people. We are helping them. But what about us? We're not opening our heart chakra. We're not using our emotions to see what we're neglecting ourselves by not voicing our opinions and saying what we want out of a situation, or we're dealing with something that's a codependent relationship because we refusing to see that we're not being enlightened about ourselves. Because you see the guy, he's refusing to accept the enlightenment. He has a hard hat on. Okay, let's see. I'm going to confirm these cards. Actually, I haven't used these cards in so long. I'm going to use the Indigo Angels by Doreen Virtue. I haven't used these cards in almost a couple of years. A year. Let's see. And these cards either, like I just recently started using them again. So let's see. Why do we want to be needed? How do we want to be needed? Like I said, some of us are being needed for our intimacy or the way we speak up for people. And we're still doing this with no emotion. So we're blocking off what's destined for us, what we're needed, what's needed for us to survive. Why is refusing to see here for the collective? You stay because you're refusing to see. You got one wing ready to fly away, and you're looking at, to me, I feel like you're looking at your destiny from up above. You got one wing out the door, but this person is asking you to stay because they need you. You want to stay there because they're needing, they have a codependency on you, and you're refusing to see that. Wow, this is good. Challenging times. Way too many. Why challenging times here for the collective? Why do they want to be needed? Thinking about it. You thinking about challenging times. Release and relax. You're thinking about the challenging times that you're dealing with. So this is why you want to be needed. You know that certain people are going through challenging times similar to what you've been through. So you feel comfortable in this situation. But this is something that needs to be changed. Why is choosing your battles here for the collective? Self-care. Self-care. We're forgetting about ourselves. Hold on one second. We have self-care. When you have self-care, and this is something why we want to be needed. It feel like I said that for some of us, it feel like it's safe because you don't have to use your emotions. So you're protecting your emotions. Wow. Wow. What the heck did I just do with the cards? Oh. So again, like for some, this may not be for many. I feel like some of you are refusing to see that this person is codependent on you. This is why you won't leave. And you feel like because they need you is why you stay. I feel like it gives you a way of thinking about challenging times. Let me turn this off. It gives you a way to think about challenging times. You're thinking about it. You think about challenging times. You know, like I said, for some of you, you feel like this is a comfort zone for you because you've been through certain things and you try to prevent people from seeing that or from dealing with the same things that you dealt with. 7. And then you choose to stay because this is something that you used to. You used to not never use your emotions. So it's okay for you to be able to say what you want to say to this person or use your intimacy, your sacral chakra to deal with this person, but you're not manifesting nothing abundant in your life. So you're refusing to use your heart. You're shielding yourself. Why is throat chakra here for the collective of why they want to be needed? You need to voice this. You don't know, some of you do not know how to voice things that you need because you got the throat chakra and you got love yourself. You don't know how to love yourself or you never knew how to love yourself. So that's a reason for you to give people the ultimate you and you neglect yourself because like I said, you're not using your heart. You're not loving yourself. And you're okay with that because you're used to that. But this is another thing that needs to change because this is another number 5 card. You could be feeling complete when you're not using your emotions. Why believe in success is here for the collective. For why they want to be needed. Angels, why is believe in success succeed here? You are loved. You take that codependency as a form of feeling like you are loved, but you're hiding a rose. You're hiding the fact that you may feel like you are loved, but you're hiding that emotion still. And this is what you feel like is making you be able to believe in yourself and succeed in yourself. Let's see what lessons is supposed to be being learned by this. Then I'm going to go into a separate reading. What lessons are being learned by being needed for the collective? Why do you want to be needed? Okay, refusing to see. What lessons is this? Indecisions. Listen, indecisions. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. You have to open up. You have to take this hard hat off and see the reason why this person wants you to stay is because they codependent on you. This codependency is not good. You're blocking off what you need out of the universe or what you're trying to manifest into your reality because you're too busy focused on another person's need of you. Wow. Why is challenging times here? Discipline and blame. This is truthful. I accept the responsibility for my well-being. This is why. This is why. In discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Let's see. Challenging times, like I said, you think about a lot of the things that you've been through. So this is a comfort, but you taking the blame for yourself. You're taking the blame for why you're staying in this situation because, or you're taking the blame for this situation that if you do stay in this situation, you feel like you're being selfish. So I feel like you think by dealing with this situation that you're comfortable in because you okay with being needed, but you're not able to do. You feel like if you, like I said, if you walk away from a situation and focus on yourself, that is not you discipline yourself. And that you're going to take the blame on some things that don't go right in a situation that you're dealing with. Like I said, why would you want them to need you? Because where's you winning at in this situation? When are you ever going to win it? Why is choose your battles here? What lessons is this? What lessons is choose your battles for why they want to be needed? Imagination. Like I said, a lot of people take what resonates, leave what doesn't. A lot of people use to choose their sacral chakra versus anything. This is the battle they choose to fight. You know why? They choose to win this battle because they know they can't. But it's not attendant to what they want. They're blocking their heart chakra and their throat chakra by not saying what they need to do. It says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Like I said, they could go into a whole nother world with intimacy with dealing with somebody. So this person they may feel like the intimacy that they have with somebody is okay because they can really say whatever they want and they can do whatever the fuck they want. They do it with no emotions. So why use my throat chakra and my heart chakra if I could just use my sacral chakra and shut a bitch up or shut a man up? That's what I'm getting from this. So this is something that they use in their imagination to block out their emotions. Why is throat chakra here? Why is throat chakra here? What lessons is this? Humor. Some people joke about their situations. This is how some people joke. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Like I said, some people would joke about their situations before somebody else can laugh at them of why they staying in a situation because they are needed and not wanted. It could be that some people some in the collective may find it amusing that this person need them. That's why they able to have no emotions. And they can use their imaginations. They can fuck them when they want and not have emotions for it. But they feel the guilt if they walk away. Why is succeed and believe here? What lessons is this? Growth and guilt. What the freak? Like I said, they feel like this is successful and they believe that this is a part of them growing. by dealing with this situation, by helping somebody else, they feel like this is helping them to grow. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So they feel like this is helping them to expand their consciousness and their awareness. Now, why? They feel like they are loved in this situation by being needed. They're doing a mission. They feel like this is their mission. Being in a codependent situation is not a part of growth because you're restricting your growth. You're restricting your boundaries and you're not able to do what you're supposed to do for you while you being codependent on something or someone's being codependent on you. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Like I said, they don't want to feel guilty about walking away. So they feel like that's a way of keeping their emotions under attack. And this is a lesson that they need to learn. This is a lesson that they are currently learning. So I'm going to do another reading in a different way, something similar, but I want to see why should they want to be wanted? Let's get these up really quick. This is kind of interesting. I didn't think it was going to take this type of turn, but I like it. All right. Let's see what's going on here. I am actually going to take out the Romance Angels cards. Okay, angels, I am calling upon you. Why should they want to be needed, unwanted, and not needed? Why should they want to be wanted and not needed? Why should they want to be wanted? Can I please get 4 cards for why should they want to be wanted and not needed? One more. Angels, can I get one more card? Thank you. And at the bottom of the deck, we got honeymoon. Let's get these cards. This is looking kind of interesting, okay? Very interesting. Ooh, there go that codependency card. There go that codependency, finances and career, free yourself, forgiving and learning, and of all, honeymoon. All right, so this is why they should want to be wanted. Okay, so why you should want to be wanted and not needed? Because you could be able to forgive and learn from the past. This situation will actually allow you to heal yourself. Because the more and more you doing stuff for everybody else, you're forgetting yourself. So you're not having time to heal yourself, but you're healing somebody else. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Like I say, you'll be able to open up your emotions. You'll be able to use your heart. By you dealing with that situation, I think some of you are very afraid to open up your heart. So this is why you deal with situations where you don't have to use your emotions. But then you got codependencies. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Somebody that constantly needs you to do things for them and you're not doing for yourself. Like I said, it's you want them to want you because there will be no codependencies. There will be no addictions. There will be no, oh, I need you to do, I need you to do, I need you to do, I need you to do. It'll be, what could we do? There will be no more codependency in the situation. You'll be able to forgive and learn from many situations. Your finances and career will increase because you'll be able to focus more on you and not just that person or their situations. You can get back control of your life. You'll be able to free yourself. The mental restrictions will not be there anymore if you want to be wanted and not needed. And guess what? Overall, you get to enjoy the holidays with somebody. It will be more of an enjoyment than something that's like made to be a job. A relationship is not made to be a 24/7 job. Let's confirm these cards with the goddess guidance oracle. Let's see. Angels, why should they want to be wanted and not needed? Forgive and learn. Why is forgiving and learning here for the collective? Why should they want to be wanted? Exactly. They will return back to the Mother Earth. They will actually be back on a mission. They will be doing their mission. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. That means you are called to, once you forgive and learn the situation, see, what we do, we're blocking our mission. We're dealing with an illusion that's blocking our mission. Our mission is to raise our vibrations and be abundant and be happy. And by us not forgiving and learning and doing a codependent situation is blocking us from forgiving and learning our own situations. Because only thing it's doing is putting more trauma on us. More to heal. And it's keeping you distance from becoming the man or the woman you're supposed to be. It's not helping you to grow. It's keeping you thinking that everything is still the same. Why is codependency here? Exactly. You're not being bad. It's not fair. It says the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. You will not have to worry about codependency. It will be handled in the way that it's supposed to be handled. Finances and career. Why would, if they was wanted and not needed for the collective? Oh, true love. Y'all will be abundant together. There will be money, overflow of money. Your financial issues would not be there no more because you can focus on what you need to. And your true love will actually be there to assist you because you both are on the same mission. Wow. The romantic steering of your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. This is amazing. Free yourself. If they were to be wanted and not needed, why would they want to be wanted and not needed for the collective? Angels, why should they want to be wanted? Why is free yourself here? Boundaries. Boundaries. You have to set some boundaries. There will be boundaries, but they will be healthy boundaries. It says love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. Nobody in this commitment of wanting you, not needing you. If somebody wants you, they don't have to overstep boundaries. You'll be a free person. They will not demand your time. They will not demand your space. You guys are going to be aligned to the point where you will understand each other. You'll be able to heal your life and this person will be able to heal their life. If somebody say they need you, say no. If I say I want you, get some reasons why somebody wants you. Make sure it's still not a codependent situation. And oh my God, honeymoon is there, right? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It says prosperity. Prosperity. It says the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. You'll be able to get whatever you want because you are now open. Your crown chakra, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your sacral chakra, your base chakra, your all 7 chakras will be open because you did the healing. You forgiven and you're learning situations and you're moving forward so that way your vibrations will be higher. And with the codependency, there will be no codependency. This will be just a fear and just matter. It will be fear all around. There will be no extra needed, no nothing. This is amazing. All right, let's see. We're going to confirm it one more time. Whew. Why would they want to be wanted and not needed? Why would they want to be wanted and not needed? Forgiving and learning. Why is forgiving and learning here? Why would they want to be wanted and not needed? Inner tempo, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Like I said, you will open your heart. You will be back to the Mother Earth. You will be back connected to spirit. That's easy. Why is codependency here? The greatest gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Like I said, somebody that wants you is because they feel your soul. They feel you. They feel like you can make them abundant and you can become abundant with them. It'll be handling the fear and just matter. Trust and believe that. Why is finances and career here? Woo. Answering the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Go towards your true love because that's where the money is at. That's where your career is at because you and this person is aligned. You don't want to be needed. You don't want a codependent situation. You want a I want you situation because if somebody wants you, they want the need for you to do better. They want you to bring in the attributes that they feel like you both have together to make something successful. Not the need. If I say I need you because I need somebody, you shouldn't want to need nobody. You should need yourself. You should want somebody because the reason for it is for you both to be able to grow as a whole. Why is free yourself here? Why is free yourself here? Hold on. 149. The age of light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. Free yourself. Like I said, you were made to free yourself from this situation. You was meant to get away from boundaries. And you was meant to do this because this is something that you already prepared for. I don't know what. Like I said, this may be a cycle that you are going through, a karmic cycle you're going through in order for you to become who you're supposed to be. But I feel like you restricting yourself right now. Why is honeymoon here? Oh, boundaries popped out again on me. Let me see. You may be dealing with the needed person, the person that needs you. There's boundaries that you cannot overcross because this person has something that they need to do at all times, and you're their support. It's okay to be somebody's support system, but who's going to be your support system? And then you got the intention. Birthing a new age. Okay. The old way of living, the old way of thinking, the old way of doing things is that it's all work, no play. The universe is telling you you're birthing a new age. It says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Your happiness, your prosperity, it's all come from you opening up your heart chakra and you enjoying yourself, you releasing yourself from people that was pulling on you. It says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Are you too freely with people? The intention, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You have to come out of that dark space of feeling like you need to be needed. No, you want to be wanted. So then that way, everything could come to you. You're blocking out your prosperity. You're blocking out your blessings. You're blocking out the new. Listen, certain blockages is placed upon us so that way we don't raise our vibrations. The more and more we don't, that's the enemy's way of blocking for the new world to take place. Bring everybody into darkness. Everybody will always think they're going to be into darkness no matter what. And they think they accept darkness as a way of living. So you want to be a slave to people, that's on you. But the universe is telling you you're not supposed to be a slave. I'm actually going to pull some past life cards because I really want to see something. I'm going to pull some past life cards and then I am going to continue this reading. I mean, this will conclude this reading. I'm sorry. All right. So why is forgiving and learning here? What karmic cycle is this? What is this dealing with the past life of wanting to be needed and not wanted? Why do they want to be wanted and not needed? Why would they want to be wanted? Atlantis, this is the original format of living. Like I told you, you're in a temple, your happy place. Why is codependency here from the past life? Scribe, or writer. You're made to go through this codependent situation so that way you could write about it. I think you want to be needed because it gives you ideas. Why is finances and career here? You probably was once somebody that was always needed to tell somebody stories. For some. Okay. Finances and career. Greek Roman came out. It's wisdom. You want to be wanted and not need them because it's wisdom. This is a cycle from your past life. It's you using your wisdom. You knowing that once you get in connections with your true love, your finances in abundance. But I feel like you don't want to leave people behind. You don't want people to think that you're going to blow up out of nowhere and just leave them behind. These are the people that needed you the most. You wasn't able to be what they needed at that time. So that's why I feel like you just stay there and you're blocking off your abundancy, your ability to become abundant. Because you know once you go through all this stuff, it's going to be better. Free yourself. Prosecution and insecurities. Like I said, some people may be making you feel guilty because they feel in your spirit, just as well as you feel in your spirit, that you're abundant. That you're going to be abundant. So they're prosecuting you. They make you feel lower than low. Why is honeymoon here? You made a vow to never be happy at some point, and you feel like this, like I said, you made a vow to deal with something like a nun or a monk is somebody that makes a vow with God that they will always be a servant. Okay, that's the old age. But that's also religion, and that's also restricting you. So why would you want to be needed and not wanted? Why would you not want this happiness for yourself? This was a very interesting need. And I hope you guys got something from it because there is a difference with being wanted and needed. You don't want to be needed. You want to still be able to balance yourself out and be able to balance out a situation with somebody. Guys, this is Queen Z's reading, and I will talk to you later. I may go live tonight and explain more about different types of relationships and stuff that I have learned. So have a good one.